Hey, how's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to be helping you with how to get the panel mission done for this week that a lot of you guys have been asking for help with, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And at the same time, we're going to go ahead and talk about my prediction for the newest 7-star that we might be getting. I'm not going to go in depth with it because that's not the main focus of the video, but I will be touching on it because I feel like it is very likely nonetheless, and it's just a pretty, I don't know, solid theory I feel like for me to just come up with. I mean, who knows, maybe not, but it can't hurt to talk about it, right? So a lot of you guys showed some support yesterday on my birthday video. Thank you so much. I had a really good day. Thanks to all of you guys and just everything else. It means the world to me. For those of you who are kind of confused, you guys might not have saw the video just because it is copyright, so a lot of people weren't able to see it. It was blocked in places, so because of that I'm sorry, but again, thank you for the birthday wishes, and even if you didn't tell me, that is completely fine. Thank you for just being here, and yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it, man. So when it comes to the panel mission, I get why you guys need help with it because a lot of you guys are wondering about this, and this is still a new thing, man. Like, we've only had panel missions since I think back in what, April or March, so it's still relatively new, but even on top of that, they change it up all the time. Now, I kind of prefer it when they give us a character over this, but obviously these materials right here are extremely important for awakening 7-stars, which are the newest thing in Naruto Blazing, pretty much that everybody's hyped for. So I understand why they went ahead and gave us this and why people are wondering about it, but at the same time, there's plenty of ways to go ahead and get that without just doing this, so I'll talk about that in a little bit. I've gone ahead and already cleared some of these, so I'll go ahead and wait to collect all that, but I've already also gotten pretty far. So I just want to say, when it comes to some of these challenges, you'll just do them by themselves, like logging in 2 days, you'll do that by itself. It's really not that big of a deal. But then when there's other ones like this where compete in the Ninja World Ultimate Showdown 5 times, all you really need to do is just play against the bots and you'll get that. I'll show that one off in a minute. I'll be finishing all these up on screen for you guys. Complete 5 enhanced missions, I'll show you guys that one. Emergency mission, Ninja Road 3 times, and then awakening a 5-star. So yeah, it's really not that hard. So this is the one that I recommend you leave last because a lot of people are confused about this, and we'll get back to this one at the end, but this is the one that I recommend you do last. It just makes the most sense, and you'll see why. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish these up. I'm gonna go ahead and start with Ninja World Ultimate Showdown first. All right, so we are against bots right now currently, so it's really not that big of a deal, at least if you're over here just playing it like this. It's not that big of a deal. I like to go ahead and use my boy Madara, man. I just love using this Madara because he's so much fun, and he just one-shots units like Naruto, Tobirama sometimes I believe, and even just other body type units. It's just really clutch. He can just absolutely devastate them. So it's very important. He's not going to kill a Kaguya, but you know, he does enough. And again, the bots usually do the same thing over and over again, so it really doesn't matter. And what I love about Madara is because a lot of people do have a mobilization resistance nowadays, I feel like damage is becoming more and more the staple that you need to do or take advantage of using. So with that case, I just go ahead and use that, man. He can just one-shot, and it's extremely helpful, man. He can also one-shot Shisui, I believe, so it's crazy. It's really crazy to have him there. And again, he's a 7-star, so 7-star units aren't bad, man. They're just really powerful in general because they get such a big boost. That's why I think it's just important to have them. And for me, a long-time player, man, these units are things I've had forever, so I'm pretty much getting free 7-stars. The only 7-star I don't have is Stage 6 Pass Naruto, and I'm sure I'll get him one day. You know, he's not needed necessarily for me personally, but it's just, you know, you can go ahead and do that. So that takes care of the Ultimate Ninja Showdown. You could just leave the game as well if you wanted to, but might as well play it out. It's against bots. So the next ninja trial that we're going to go ahead and be doing is the one where you actually have to complete enhanced missions. So those are going to be your ramen missions. Don't get it confused with the awakening missions, which can be for scrolls. No, only the ramen missions are enhancing missions because you use the ramen to enhance your units and get them to a higher level. So that's exactly what this is going to be for. So I just recommend you go ahead and pick the lowest rank of any of them that you want to do. I went ahead and picked the body one because my skill team is pretty set right here. And on top of that, just because I have the new Minato, I just thought it'd be fun to go ahead and take advantage of him. I've been loving using him. I didn't really make too many videos with him because he's not crazy. He's really not. I'm glad that I pulled him as early on as I did because he's not anything crazy, but he's still an amazing unit just because it's Minato. I love Minato. Love his artwork. But there you go. You just do that a couple times and that'll be the enhanced mission. Obviously, you could do a higher one if you want to get the XP and also get the high S tier ramen, but I'm just doing it for the purpose of this video, so I'm just going to do the C rank for that. But any of the ramen missions will count for that. That's really just the thing that I feel like a lot of new players and even old players kind of get confusing is that they tell you these tabs. So for all the awakening ones, it has a yellow tab that says awakening. For all these, it has a blue tab that says enhance, and they tell you impact, emergency, things of that nature. Going along with that, you can also do the emergency one. So in this case, it's going to be the Kabuto mission. So I'm gonna go ahead and just run through like this, easy, and just do that one. It's really good if you're still trying to get all the points that you need. You need to wrap it up because they are going to be taking away Kabuto this week, and because of the Phantom Castle, which I'm probably going to be making another video on either later today or tomorrow. You do need Kabuto to kind of go through it pretty quickly. So in that case, might as well get him ultimate. Why not? You know, it's just a little fun thing. I've been slacking on it honestly because I don't really play Phantom Castle that much anymore, and I really don't 99 look a lot of units anymore. Like I kind of focus on other aspects of blazing nowadays, I'm being honest with you, but it's still very important to do. So with that said, yeah, go ahead and do this. Of course, you can pick the lowest rank again, as I said. I mean, it's pretty simple. Like I just really wanted to do this. I love doing these type of videos, not really just because it's super crazy. A lot of you guys do ask for it and need help with it, and it's not like it's, you know, super obvious. Like, I mean, there are things that are still confusing when it comes to this stuff because we haven't had panel missions in the game for years upon years, like a lot of other things. But I also just like doing this type of video because I love videos like that. Like when I personally watch YouTube videos, I like watching the type of videos where you go through and you just watch people complete things. So there we go. I went ahead and wrapped up the actual ninja trial itself, so I can go ahead and jump on into the last couple of ninja trials, which are not going to be too hard. I like completing these all at once too because it's just like you can get all the rewards at one time. So playing Ninja Road 3 times. Now I will tell you that you can go ahead and run through a full Ninja Road if you want to. Obviously that's beneficial, might as well have fun and play it. But again, if you're just trying to do it for the sake of this, I'll just show you a quick way that you can go ahead and do it, especially nowadays with the fact that you can just press a button and it kind of does it for you. It just makes getting it done. You can do it 3 times. Obviously it's fun to just play through it though. Like you can play through it. If you die, it's fine, you don't have to complete it. If it said complete it, that would be an entirely different thing, but this time they made it where you only have to play it. So literally just by pressing play like I did right there, you're good. So all you got to do is press retreat right away if that's what you want to do. For the sake of the video, I'm just going to do that, and there you go. I already got it for the 3rd time because I've already done that 2 other times. I've already played Ninja Road twice, so there we go. That takes care of it. Now the reason that I said that you should go ahead and wait until you get all of those done is because the last challenge that I feel like people are going to struggle with is accomplished when awakening a 5-star awakening scroll Book of Victor to a 6-star. So if you're confused as to what that is, the awakening scroll they're actually talking about is the same awakening scroll that they give you as the reward. So like I said, you're going to want to wait to do all those challenges because awakening those, you're going to need to get them. Now there's plenty of ways to get those scrolls and I'll run through that in a minute, but this is the type of scroll that we're talking about right here. So the 5-star version of the scroll is the scroll they're talking about. So to get that trial done, you have to awaken it to a 6-star scroll. As you see, I need 2 more there, which I'm about to collect. You do get them from the ninja trials as well, which I'll go ahead and show you also. That's kind of why I was saying that I don't know if a panel mission was necessary because we already have these ninja trials. Like you can complete 10 mission tagged emergency to get 1 right there, and you can get more. It goes up over and over again. It moves upwards. Same with the 60 missions, also with tagged emergency, and you can also get one of these tags from doing impact missions like I said before with the 7-star Madara that we got about 2 weeks ago. So you can still get another charm right here. You don't have to do it through the panel mission, so you can go ahead and do that, but this one is kind of more grindy than the actual panel mission itself. But with that said, you're gonna need scrolls. You can also go ahead and buy them in the shop as well to get the 5-star scrolls, but if you're still not able to get them for whatever reason, just go ahead and do this and you'll be able to get them because they actually give you plenty of those. As you can see, I got 4 right there. So you can also get it from Phantom Castle. Like there's so many ways to get those 5-star scrolls. The shop, there's Ninja Road for the first completion, there's also Phantom Castle, and there's ninja trials on top of the panel mission. So you have a ton of ways to get those scrolls, and then once you do, you just go ahead and awaken it. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and awaken it to a 6-star scroll, which is good because I'm gonna need it anyway. When it comes to awakening a 7-star, you do need at least 1 6-star scroll, 1 5-star scroll, and 1 6-star charm or tag as I call it, and that'll go ahead and give you that. So I'll go ahead and collect it. I probably am gonna still end up going ahead and doing the 50 impact missions just so I can go ahead and get another, because these things really aren't rare. I see a lot of people saying that these items are rare, but they're really not. Even if I did have Stage of 6 Pass Naruto, I would still be able to awaken him and still have enough for Kakashi and Madara, which I've already 7-star awakened as well. So there you go. That is how you complete the actual panel mission itself. Now, why I think they also did this is because, like I said, there's already one of those in the ninja trial, so why would they give us another one unless they have something up their sleeve? So I have a prediction coming, and that's the fact that we have a Blazing Bash currently on Japanese right now, and it'll be coming to global next week. If you guys remember to last month, we actually had a Blazing Bash for Itachi Uchiha, and then they went ahead and they gave us our first ever 7-star Blazing Bash unit in the form of Madara Uchiha. So what I'm guessing this time around, I feel like what they might do is give us yet another Blazing Bash 7-star unit, and they can get away with this type of stuff because it's an old unit, and the unit that I think they'll give us is the other half of this unit right here. So for longtime players, back in the day, they released Blazing Bash units kind of together. In that case, it was with Madara and Hashirama. So Hashirama, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Back then, when you had dual Blazing Bash units pretty much every single time, you got Hashirama and Madara. Now, they gave us Madara Uchiha, but the question is, are they gonna give us Hashirama Senju as well? Because I feel like that would actually be a very, very good Blazing Bash unit to just go ahead and give us. Where is Hashirama actually? Because I cannot find him. Just because, like, you can't give us one without giving us the other. Now, I would be down for this, but I actually forgot. Yeah, I honestly don't have this Hashirama. I'm looking at him right now through the encyclopedia. I never was fortunate enough to pull this Hashirama, and I always kind of thought he was cooler than Madara just because of how fast he was and the damage reduction and all that stuff. But if they made this man a 7-star, that would be pretty amazing, honestly. So he would be an incredible tank, and I can't imagine how amazing he would just be in general. So I feel like that's a definite possibility that we'll get the other half of Madara. But if we do, I'm kind of sad-faced because I don't even have him. But with that said, I mean, I think it's likely. I really do think it's likely, especially because, like I said, back in the day they came as a pair. It kind of would seem dumb to just make one so far ahead of the other nowadays when they were together. They even dropped their limit breaks at the same time. So that's just my opinion, but yeah, that's gonna take care of it. Hopefully you guys found this helpful and was able to get the panel mission complete. Even if a 7-star doesn't come in the form of Hashirama, I'm sure we'll get another 7-star very soon. So just go ahead and keep those material on hand. But yeah, that's going to do it. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.